Can you be successful with ADHD? Well, let's talk about that right after this intro. What's up, my optimal minds? Thanks for coming back and joining me. And if you are new here, welcome. And if you have not already downloaded my free guide, go ahead and download that in the description below for parents who have kids with ADHD, as well as adults who have ADHD. It goes through all my protocol as far as vitamins, supplements, nutrients, different labs that you should be running if you have ADHD. And that guide is in the description below. So today, I actually really wanted to kind of talk about my personal story with ADHD and the success that I've had, and if it's possible to be successful with ADHD. Growing up, I had both dyslexia and ADHD. It was difficult, especially when it came to school. Dyslexia, as you know, is basically difficulty to be able to have reading comprehension. Everything's flipped and it makes everything really difficult. And I struggle with this, but also on top of that, having ADHD, being able to have a hard time focusing in class. Mostly I was homeschooled, but when I actually was put into high school, when my mom actually put me in high school, it was really hard for me to pay attention in class. I couldn't really grasp every concept, and then when it came to going to college, it even became more difficult. I was struggling in school, I was, failing exams, and not able to pass certain classes. This just made a frustrating process, and I felt like just because I had these things, such as dyslexia and ADHD, that I just wasn't going to be successful, and it was just going to be impossible to do. And I know a lot of you who have ADHD are probably feeling like this right now, that you feel like there's just no hope, that there's just no way to get out of this, and you're always going to be like this, and therefore, what's the point? But I'm here to tell you that there is hope, that there is actually a way through this. There's ways to actually improve upon this and be able to actually embrace your ADHD. The first thing I had to do is really embrace about my ADHD and dyslexia, trying to look at it as not just a problematic thing, but that it is also, in a way, also can help me and improve. I knew for me, just like for a lot of people who have ADHD, I would be hyper-focused on things that I was really interested in, and I had to actually grasp something that I was interested in when it came to school. For me, it was about studying the body, and I was really intrigued about how the mind worked. Specifically the mind, because since I struggled so much about memorizing things, paying attention to things, and I was struggling so much at school, I wanted to know how the mind worked. So I was fascinated by it, and that's what I really grasped onto, and it led to me to going into medical school and becoming a doctor. But of course, there's lots of things that came in between all that stuff of how to actually improve. But because I had that passion of knowing how the mind worked and how to actually help improve my memory, help improve my attention, help improve my mood, and be able to be successful in life with ADHD and dyslexia, that helped me actually have hope and guidance to know that it can be possible. Now, sure, there was lots of struggles as I was going through school and having those difficulties. It didn't get necessarily all of a sudden magically easy, but it did get easier as I was going through school because I grasped onto something that I was passionate about. But on top of that, I implemented a lot of different health strategies to help improve my mind, be able to help improve my health, be able to focus better in school, and also find mentors and friends that were okay with my personality. This gave me hope that, just because I'm different doesn't mean I need to change who I am. In fact, if you are in this process where you just feel like you want to just change completely who you are, please don't. You're unique. We need us people with ADHD. We are unique people, and it is important for us to change things in the world because of our uniqueness. You will find people that do appreciate of the ways that you think and even appreciate your struggles and challenges and overcoming those struggles and challenges. I'm here to tell you, even the struggles that I had, I was able to still, even though I failed multiple times and had to retake classes and important critical classes to even get into medical school and also struggling in medical school, I still was able to get through it. I still was able to come on the other side and becoming a doctor. And because of that struggle, I'm able to help other people who have ADHD and other people that have other health concerns. Do I still struggle with ADHD? Of course. But at the same time, I'm finding more and more benefits because of my ADHD. Because of the challenges I have, I'm able to see and appreciate the successes that I have in life. So to answer your question, can you be successful with ADHD? Well, I think it really comes down to how you look at it. I think that's the first thing you have to change in your mindset. How do you look at success? The thing that you need to change also is not comparing yourself. I think that's what I did a lot growing up, is comparing myself to others, especially for people who did not have ADHD, or even if people who did have ADHD, trying to compare myself, because not one ADHD person is the same. If you're going to compare anything, you need to compare yourself to yourself from a year ago to 2 years ago and start looking those improvements. So I think a resounding yes, you can be successful with ADHD. As long as you have a mindset of a passion and understand what that passion is, you can become successful. Success comes in different shapes and sizes, in different ways, not just how we see it on TV or in magazines. So if anything, I hope this can bring you hope that yes, you can be successful. I know if I can do it, you can certainly do it, but not the same way. Our successes are going to be different. But I know you can do it as long as you put your mind to it. I hope this brought you value. If you are looking for further guidance to help improve your ADHD, go ahead and download my free ADHD guide in the description below. And until next time, this is Dr. Legrand signing out. And remember, you have an optimal mind. Thanks.